Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be installing hop-up tensioner for MK18 MWS. Pain in the ass. Let's get on to it. Tools you'll be needing: flat-headed screwdriver, pair of grips, clean rag, well it's about as clean as they get in my house, silicone grease lubricant. You don't need this for the job we're doing today, but you will need it to make your gun perform better, so just get it. Just go ahead and buy it, lads. You'll need a file. You'll need a file. You also need a heat gun. Cheapy one, £20 off of Amazon. It don't need to be special. Alright, first things first, roll the smoke. Shit's gonna get stressful. Take my barrel extension off. That's my inner barrel right there. So as you can see, I've got no outer barrel protecting it, so if that gets knocked, it's going to be a bent bullet every shot. So what I do is, I get one of these, which is an extender, 50mm, and I put a compensator on the end. And what that does is it locks it into place. So when that's done all the way up, that inner barrel is locked on the end of the compensator, which causes the barrel to not move one little bit. Next you want to take out pin at the bottom, push it through, pull it out, pivot it up. This bit here, this is the buffer spring. Push down this little lever at the front and it'll come out. We don't want that in there. Make sure you take it out, because if you shut your gun up, your gun, the spring will go back into this part here and get stuck. Next, what you want to do, pull this pin, take these two out, put them in a nice safe place. That's what I forgot. You need to find some sort of container which you can put everything in. Get yourself a little container, put that to the side. Don't want to lose one piece out of it, otherwise it's not going to go back together again. You can shut this up now. The reason that I keep the lower and the upper together is because when I undo this, with this tool, I use my knees as a clamp on the stock, and that stops it from moving. Otherwise you need a gun clamp, which we don't want to buy for this, so leave those two together. Next, what you want to do is you want to undo all these screws there. There's two at the front on either side and one at the rear. So that's where your screwdriver comes in. Quickly get them undone. These screws are a bit different. So the two at the rear, or one at the rear and the middle one, have got plastic bits on. Make sure you keep those. Now this bottom bit here, now we've taken out these screws, just pull out. So to be honest, you don't even need to take your grip off if you don't want, you can just keep it on. Put that to one side. Next, what you want to do, these bolts here, you want to take them out, which we will need an Allen key for. That helps stop it from coming loose. Bear with me while I take these screws out, they're very tedious. One eternity later. Once you've done those two screws, there's one on the bottom here facing that way, so you want to take that one out too. Oh, this one's done up quite tight. Much more nicer screw to get out this one. The other two are right pain in the ass, as you will come to find out. Sorry about if I'm mumbling at all on this video, guys, because I'm deaf. So what ends up happening is my outer hearing is very bad, but my inner hearing is substituting for it, so I end up getting a very loud inner hearing, which means I can hear my voice extremely loud. I can hear chewing extremely loud. I can hear anything to do with my body extremely loud, but I can't hear anything out of my body very loud at all. So what happens is when I'm talking, I feel like I'm talking really loud, but I'm not. You know, it sounds like I'm shouting all the time. Makes it quite hard to do videos, especially with the confidence side of things, but as I'm getting older, I'm starting to forget about all that. No point in worrying, is there? Whatever people think all the time. Might as well just get on with your life and enjoy it. I'm not enjoying taking this fucking bolt out there. There they go. Alright, that's all the bolts off. So, next job is inside here. You can see see this. Oh, 1 second. I just need to see if you guys can see it. This nut right here. This nut is the nut we need to take off, right? So, after you've modified this little tool, now it's time to stick them in, check it fits. First problem we hit into is right here. This needs to get taken off. 2 Allen keys and a heat gun is what you need to take this off. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo these 2 bolts, put them away safely, and then we're going to get the heat gun on the hottest setting, and we're just going to heat this part up right here. Hold it for about 30 seconds. Watch out you don't touch any of this metal, because obviously it's going to be very fucking hot. So yeah, get it done in a minute. Alright, now we've found the Allen key that fits in finally. So undo these bolts. A bit tight. Right, take these bolts out all the way. They're really go proud. I've already used the heat gun in the past and I've melted the glue. You see that there? That's the glue. This is the glue you're trying to get rid of with the heat gun. So what I would do for the guys who haven't done it yet, so that would be down there, down on that part. Grab my heat gun, highest setting, and just hold it there. Hold it there for 30 seconds. Again, watch your hands. Probably use gloves if you're not very careful. And then use a pair of these to just that's it, ease out. Take him out, that's your gas tube. Now we got the fun bit, so special tool. As you can see, it goes over the barrel, past the where the gas tube was, and it's, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be firing your heat gun into this direction here, without the tool on obviously. So you'll be firing your heat gun like this. Put the gun in between my legs, ignore the mess on the floor, sorry, alright? Gun in between the legs, that's my clamp. You get down a bit deeper, that's my clamp, alright? I'm going to hold on to the plastic pistol grip, because this isn't going to transfer heat, it's not going to get hot. So you can hold that. Get your heat gun, get right up in there, just like that. Highest setting, hold it for 30 seconds. Make sure you get around the sides a little bit as well. Proper spread the heat out here. Anyway, I've already done this, so the glue's broken for me. It won't be broke for you, alright? So make sure you heat that up for 30 seconds. You'll then get this piece. You drop it on top like that. Get clamped up with your knees in position like before. Put your grips on a setting so that when they're fully engaged, they're tight around that. I believe it's that one there. So, next one up. Feels a bit better. Right. Angle this in a way I can get a nice purchase on with the grips. Lefty loosey. This hand on the pistol grip. Turn. There you have it. It will be harder the first time, don't get me wrong, but you can do it with this method. If you're not feeling very strong, or you're not a very strong guy, I'd say you do this part, get your friend to do that part. What's important is when you're turning it, right, the momentum and the way you're pushing is exactly left. It's going around that way. You're not trying to push it up, you're not trying to push down, you're pushing left, right? Really important. Don't angle it on a way it doesn't need to be, because this tool here is only aluminium and it will bend. So anyway, you got that job done. See it wobbling around in there? It's all coming apart now. So finish that off. Take it out. Now this part will come off. Just like that. That's your MK. Ooh, ah! That's obviously our nut. So don't lose that. Alright, put that somewhere. Looks pretty cool like that, doesn't it? I feel like I'm playing Escape from Tarkov. Alright, now you're down to this part. That comes off simply, little nut. Now we want to get to this. So there's one more bolt. There's one more bolt right there. Got to get that off. That's why I like using the grips. Again, lefty loosey, but you're gonna have to make your grips a bit bigger. That comes off like so, and this just pulls out. Easier said than done. Like so. That's that. That's your outer barrel, inner barrel. That's the part we want to get to. So we'll put this away now. Be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Like that little nozzle on the end. Right. This bit here, that lever there is a hop-up lever. You don't need to touch that, alright? When I first took this apart, I was under the impression that I had to push that lever in to put it. Don't do anything like that, alright? What you've got to do is pull. What you've got to do is pull. Get your thumb into that bit there. Just pull it out. That comes off if you want to make it a bit easier. That's an easier way. Push if you. Oh no. It depends if you've got a longer outer barrel, so don't worry about that. But yeah, you need to pull it out basically. You could have just used the grips. Be a bit careful though, because obviously you don't want to crush anything. Your outer barrel, that can go away. I'm out of juice. Right, this is your hop-up chamber right here. Alright, we want to get to that. So this little O-ring, that needs to come off. That's holding the hop-up together, so watch out. Take that O-ring off, put it somewhere safe. Then we can open up the hop-up. It literally will just come off like so. Make sure you don't lose the parts inside. Inside you'll have your hop-up nub here. Grab this. Obviously now's the time to change your inner barrel as well, if you want to do that. Right. Yeah, that's done. Sorry. The old chrono on the chair. Damn, look at that shit. Still one more. Damn, son. So we're talking 395 FPS. So on that DMR, how do I check the other numbers? Oh, there we go. 407, 400, 395, all on 0.2 BBs. Zero the scope of it that right now.